Hey y'all, welcome back to the Chalk Sports Podcast. And so this is the second one in the session. We already recorded the news, so we're not going to be talking about news today. We're going to be talking about the draft. And I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, oh, we're doing the top 30 prospects. So that's a doozy of an episode. And then we did news, and we ended up spending 20 minutes talking about news. So we're going to go into the draft, and we're going to start right now with honorable mentions, because we have top 30. There's some dude you got to leave off, and you don't feel right about it. I have Siobhan Revel Jr.
Okay, honorable mention.
The cornerback out of Eastern Carolina. Who do you have?
I chose Walter Nolan, defensive tackle out of Mississippi.
Okay, so I have Walter Nolan, decent, high, a little bit one level higher than you.
Okay.
But I was very close to put in Siobhan at 30 and Walter at honorable mention, but the problem with Siobhan is it's hard to judge how good he can play defense. He played against a bunch of really nobodies because he was in Eastern Carolina, and if we went purely off his stats, put him at top 4. Like, put him so high up that you can't even tell. But I haven't really seen him play against NFL talent, so it's kind of really hard to judge him. So I wasn't going to knock him, but I wasn't going to put him high because of that.
Just because of that.
Why do you have Walter at honorable mention?
I really think that was a great combine performance.
Yeah, he had a decent combine.
And especially in a draft like this, I really feel like that's a guy that a lot of teams are needing.
Yeah, he does what you need him to.
100%.
So let's roll into the top, the first 5, because I do have Walter, so I can talk a little bit about him more.
Okay, so for my top 5, first 5, I had Nick Emanwari at 30, Josh Connerly Jr. at 29, 28 I had James Pierce Jr., 27 I had Tyler Warren, and 26 I had Armand Membo.
Holy crap, we have such different all right, we'll talk about Armand. We'll start at 30. I have Walter Nolan.
Okay.
I have Nick Emanwari. I have Donovan Ezekirari. Shedeur Sanders at 27. Ime Ibuka at 26. And then Kenneth Grant at 25.
Okay.
I think I went too far.
Yeah, it's one. You went one.
So let's talk about Nick Emanwari.
Okay.
Nick Emanwari, because I love this dude, man.
No, honestly, that's
4.38 combine at
insane.
The combine at 4.38 40-yarder, clocking a 23 mile per hour run with 43 inches of vert and the length to get everywhere on the field. I am so high on this dude. The only problem with him is his mental. He is not a great. He's not good downhill. His downhill trigger is very inconsistent, and he tends to give blockers a lot of ground, and that's not what you want in a safety.
And honestly, for me, I just had him at 30, which is the lowest spot, just because purely the same things. And if you're looking at purely skill-wise, this is a guy.
This is not the guy.
No. I mean, like athleticism-wise.
Oh yeah, physical. He's 2.
Athleticism-wise, you're looking at a guy that's
2'3".
your guy.
Like he's 2'3", he's high.
Yeah, and you're just like, you just need to hone down those skills. And I really think a good NFL system will get this guy to win.
Oh, he'll be
easily.
Hopefully he goes to a decent franchise, not the Browns. Because if he goes down to the Browns or something, then we're talking about a guy who's going to be awful.
Yeah.
It's purely based off of how he develops. So, who was 26?
29?
Or no, you're 26.
26? Armand.
Oh, that dude?
Yes, I had him at 26.
Oh, you sleeping.
I
have Mebu at really high.
Really high? Oh no.
Where's your Shedeur?
Shedeur? Honestly, I think I put Shedeur pretty high. Let me see.
Because I might fire off some Shedeur hate. Because I don't think Shedeur's that good.
I have Shedeur at 2, yeah.
2?
Yeah, 2.
Holy hell.
But then again, if we're talking out purely a thing, QBs are going to be the guys that are going to get drafted first.
I was not factoring the fact that he was a QB into the mix. I put him at 27 because his pocket presence is awful. It is non-existent.
But you also can't deny that. Including Coach Prime, but he was a big reason in this team turning around like it did.
Travis Hunter, though.
Yeah, I know you have Travis Hunter, but who's throwing the ball to Travis Hunter on offense? Like, I know you have Travis Hunter.
Shedeur threw a lot of bad throws.
Oh, I agree, but Tua did too when he was in college. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and Tua's turned out real.
No, but I'm saying Tua's still a solid QB. He's still.
I don't think Shedeur is very talented besides for his athleticism, and like Shedeur's a dude. Seems decent. I mean, there's been some questionable remarks.
Oh, of course. I mean,
but in general, he's 6'1", 212, and that's pretty solid for a quarterback. It's just his pocket presence is nowhere. He had the most sacks in the college football, and I'm not blaming that on his D line and his O line.
Yeah,
because there's only so much an O line can do.
Yeah, and if it comes to you, obviously.
Yeah, and he's had a lot of picks that I watched some tape. He has a lot of picks or throws that could be picked off easily.
See, this is another thing though. We just said the same thing with Eman Wari before. This is like he has what it takes. You need to put him in a good system. Like skill wise, certainly he has issues, but this man grew up with Deion Sanders as his dad. It's not like he hasn't been in this football presence his whole life. You know?
I don't know how well he will do in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
I don't think he'd be it. I mean, I don't know if this is a hot take anymore because I said this before to some of my buddies, and they all said they don't disagree. I think Jackson Dart could be better than him in the grand scheme of things.
I think
that's
honestly based off the combine performance, I see what you're talking about.
Jackson Dart's really good.
Yes.
But I don't have him on this list actually.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't really fit him in mentally. I mean, I have Shedeur at 27. How could I fit him in? So 28, I have Donovan Izum. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we're just going to call him Donovan. All right?
Yeah, some of these names I'm not going to pronounce right.
Out of Boston College. Do you have him on your list?
Donovan, let me check. I might. I mean, I don't know.
You might have him high because you're very stats-based.
It doesn't look like it, no.
Oh, okay.
I really don't remember that name.
Let me put you on to Donovan Izum. We're going to call him Donovan E.
Let's hear this.
Donovan E is a Boston College edge coming out of Boston College. He's 6'4", 248.
Big dude.
He had the fastest three-cone drill out of all D linemen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He had the most sacks in a Power 5 school.
Okay.
16.5.
Okay. Yeah.
He is very clearly a complete product, but he's very undersized, and I don't like that a lot. And he's not very explosive. Some of the scouts were saying that his production is impressive based off of how little tools he has to his disposal. Yeah. So I think he's hit his ceiling. That's why I'm so low. If he had more potential like he had with physicals, then he'd be way up there. But right now he feels like he's hit his ceiling. He's kind of capped out at 28, which is really good. Yeah. And put him in the NFL right now, he'd probably get a 7-sack season, 8 sacks maybe, which is good.
Yeah.
He's a good talent. I just don't think he's the best of the best.
Yeah, okay.
Who else did you have that was
my 28, I don't know why I'm
you had Tyler Warren.
At 27. Yeah, Tyler Warren at 27.
Me and you both factored positions way differently.
Yeah.
Because I have Tyler Warren way higher than you. But I also factor the fact that he's just that good of a prospect.
Yeah. I'm not denying that at all. I said his versatility as a tight end it's like obviously like he's
the best talent.
Yeah.
Tight end talent.
Yeah, like that you have in this draft. And I said he had a great combine performance
1,200 yards receiving.
Yeah, I know. But it's like at the same time you'll see when my list gets higher, like it's not I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it's a bad list, but
no, I'm not.
You'll see my thinking once I get high.
Okay, all right. So you want to go to the next? Is there anyone we really want to hit on? You have Ime higher, right? Not yet, Ime Iboka.
He's like 25.
Right,
yeah.
So we'll talk about him on the next one.
Okay, so 25. Okay. 24, Will Campbell, LSU. Okay. 23, Abdul Carter. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this. I could change Abdul Carter. I'm not gonna lie. I will definitely put him higher in the long run. Like that. Looking back on it.
Do you know ball?
Looking back on it.
Holy.
Don't worry.
Keep going. I
caught myself before you said anything. 22, Tyler Booker.
Who?
Tyler Booker, guard from Alabama.
Wow. Okay.
Hear me out.
I have him on there, I think.
Okay.
But
Jay Higgins at 21, linebacker out of Iowa.
Okay.
And then, I think it's at 5. Yeah, I think it's 5.
Okay. There's a lot going on there.
I know. I'm just.
By the way, you slept on James Pierce Jr. I have Kenneth Grant.
Oh wait, hold on. No, James Pierce Jr. I have him
He's at 26.
28.
Oh yeah, you slept on him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So I have Kenneth Grant at 25.
Okay.
He stands at 6'4". He's a guard out of Wolverine. He's a guard out of Michigan. I have Kelvin Banks at 24.
Okay.
23, I have Jihad Campbell.
Okay.
22, I have Luther Burden. And 21, I have Derek Harmon.
Okay.
Okay. That list is... Wow. You said you have Will Campbell at...
At 24.
I have him at 5.
Yeah.
Why? Please.
But then again, we're looking at the same thing. I think we're really looking at from two different viewpoints.
Please explain
I
why.
really think that a lot of teams are going to need an offensive tackle this year, and I really think out of the prospects that are truly needed for the NFL at this time, I think Will Campbell is not what we're looking for.
Oh. We'll talk about Will Campbell when we get to top 5, apparently. So,
okay,
you hated on... you. Oh, wait, we'll talk
Okay, I wasn't hating on Abdul Carter. I definitely said...
Abdul Carter is crazy,
I'll change... That could definitely go higher. Like, I'm talking top 10. We're, like,
I mean, you sleep on O-line. You clearly sleep on, like, the non-flashy players, I think.
I don't think it's more sleeping. I think I'm just...
Well, no, you have freaking Abdul Carter at 25.
Yeah. But I said I'll change. I said that was a bad mistake.
So, do you have Jihad Campbell on your list?
I generally think I do, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't. Yeah, no.
Okay, by the way, that Iowa linebacker, I don't know how much he paid you, but I don't think I've ever heard of his name. I'm going to be straight with you.
Okay.
He's not in the top 100. He's not on the list. Who? Wait, what was his name again?
Yo, honestly, it says Jay Higgins. Jay Higgins. You just got to hear me out, bro.
I'm listening.
You just got to hear me out. Yes, okay. I'm not going to lie. This might be like one of my sleepers. Like, I should have put him on my sleeper list, but I don't think I did. His combine performance was not the best, but if we're looking at pure just build and everything, like, this is a guy that I really think is going to do great. I know you're looking at it just straight up. You're looking at it straight up.
For
athleticism, I know it's 55.
Not that. The prospect grade that the NFL gives every prospect, he has a 5.68. Anything below a 6 is considered bottom of the practice squad.
I know, but Walter Nolan, 6.71. It's really not that far apart.
6.71 is first will be an eventual starter. No, that's 1 year starter.
Okay, how bad is that? Let's see.
5.68 is literally candidate for bottom of the roster or practice squad.
Exactly. This is not okay. That's why I said. That's why he's still low. He's still in the bottom 20. This is not
a 4.82.
Okay, I get it. See, you're just looking at it.
I am flaming you for this.
You're looking at it just like face and it's just face value.
Okay, convince me.
There's so much more we could do.
Are we talking tackles, like stat wise?
Yeah. So like.
Okay.
And honestly, like I was looking at highlights and I was like, this is just a guy that I've really
you got highlights, Wade.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That happens to the best.
I mean, it does happen, but like I was just looking. I was like,
he's literally his weakness is squatty build and short arms, lacks speed.
But then again, build doesn't mean everything.
Unable to punch and shed incoming blockers, sits on a perch instead of taking chances downhill. Not fast enough for man coverage duties as a pro. He does have some love. The tackle monster and team captain. I didn't even go research him. I didn't know he existed.
That's what I'm saying. I had to go deep. I
would understand if you put that as a sleeper. Wow.
I think he might be on my sleeper.
There's 8 linebackers I'd put above him.
Yeah, okay, so he was one of my sleepers, so.
I would have Jihad Campbell above him. Obviously.
Okay.
I would probably put Chris Paul Jr. above him. I'd probably put Demetrius Knight above him.
See, I was going to put Chris Paul Jr. on here, but.
Oh, that's way too high.
Yeah,
I'm
top 30 is
super high on Chris Paul Jr. I would not have him in my top 40, 50. I think he's a sleeper. Like, that's how... Oh, no, he's not. All right, anyways.
I was just thinking about adding Parrish to this too. Josh Parrish or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like...
Do you have Jihad?
Nah, yeah, not on my list. No.
He's not on your list.
No, not on my list.
My
not on my list.
Okay. He's a 6'3", 235 linebacker out of Alabama who ran a 4.52. And he's like literally what they said it was. He is solid height, weight, and musculation. That is how they described him.
Yeah.
The downside to him is simple. His instincts. He doesn't have the instincts to go across the field and jump a pass.
Mm.
But his sideline to sideline movement is insanity compared to every other linebacker. And the fact that he's not your top 2 linebacker is crazy.
Nah, yeah. I mean,
I feel like you went too deep.
There's some of these generally the Jay Higgins ones was kind of like a you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you went down that like you remember do you know the guy Andrew Faciliano or something like that?
Yes.
Who always ends his videos with "Don't overthink it."
Yeah.
You ignored him.
No, 100%. I mean, I'm overthinking everything. I changed his list probably 6 times. Easy.
So where's Luther? You have Luther Burden high then. I
genuinely don't think I have Luther Burden. I'm not gonna lie.
Again, dude.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Did you not look at like other lists?
No, I definitely did, but like,
I ignored them.
Yeah.
I looked at them. Didn't mean I listened to them.
Not at all.
Yeah. So Luther Burden is another great guy. 6 foot, 206 out of Missouri. He's a dynamic playmaker with elite athleticism and natural ball skills. I think he played baseball. I think that's where it comes from.
Okay.
The problem is he's not good from short. He's a very deep ball guy. And he does struggle to catch. And he's kind of short. Wait, hold on. Am I tripping? No, he's a short guy. He's a Debo. You hit it to him short. 75% of his catches were short.
Okay.
Yeah, so literally,
that's
hit him straight, let him run. And I mean, how that will translate is why he's at 22. Some people had him really high. Apparently, you don't have him at all. So,
No, yeah.
Who else? You don't have Derek Harmon, you said? I'm trying to give
Derek Harmon. No, oh my God. Okay, so you know what? Honestly, like at this point, I might change this. Honestly, like looking back, this is a terrible list. But
it's a rough list.
It's really terrible.
I don't mean to diss you, but
no, it's you. Hell. I mean, you could say what you want. I mean, yeah, Derek Harmon should definitely be on this list. Honestly, if I'm.
I thought that said Derek Harmon. No, there's a few. You have Jalen Milroe on the list.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, not gonna lie.
Okay, we'll continue. Who else? Sue. Who else do I want to give love to? Kelvin Blanks. You don't have him, I'm assuming.
No.
So Kelvin Blanks out of Texas is 6'5" to 315. He had a very high PFF run blocking and a subpar pass blocking. I think he could be really good. I think that the right team has to have him.
Yeah, the right organization, right system.
I feel like I don't know what Tankathon has him mocked at, but there's a few teams that really could use a guy like Kelvin Banks. It's just kind of dependent on who wants to take that shot.
I mean, honestly, because Kelvin Banks, honestly, like at the combine, I was surprised.
They have him going to the Cowboys, by the way.
That is, I mean,
at 12.
I mean, Zach Martin's gone.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It just is crazy.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. I'm stunned. I was
yeah, the list is. I mean, I know the list was gonna be surprising, but
I think
looking back on it is definitely.
Who do you want to give love to? Because your list is so different to mine that I feel like you should give some love to some people.
I mean, so you want to hear me out? You want to hear me out on this one?
I'll hear you out.
The Jalen Milroe one.
We'll talk about Milroe when we get there.
You don't have Jackson Dart on your list.
No.
I think Jackson Dart.
The fact that you didn't have you have Milroe but no Jackson Dart.
No, I have Jackson Dart high. I have Jackson Dart.
Okay, we'll get there.
Okay, yeah.
Your 25 through 20.
25 through 20.
Who do you have that I don't have that you can give some love to? Besides Jay Higgins, we're not
Tyler Booker. Honestly, I'm really high on Tyler.
I have Tyler Booker at 18.
Okay,
so we're there. We're fair there.
We're good. I mean, there's really no one else.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys. I feel like we're gonna find more later that are just gonna be like, what the hell?
No, in the next 10, you're gonna be like, you might be.
All right, let's get there then.
Okay, let's see this.
I have 20 at 20. I have James Pierce Jr.
Okay.
You're 28. I love that dude. I have 19. I have Josh Simmons. At 18, I have Tyler Booker. 17, I have Matthew Golden. 16, I have Christian Loveland, a tight end out of Michigan.
You're gonna hate me for some of these. 20. Jamari Campbell. Jamari Caldwell.
Caldwell
out of Oregon.
I'm gonna research him while you.
Okay.
continue.
Kobe. Okay. Jalen Milroe at 19. You saw that already. You hate me for that one. Kobe Bryant at 18.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out positions.
Out of Arkansas.
Okay.
I mean, oh my God, I can't even read today.
Oh, he's
Kansas.
D lineman.
Okay, and then Carson Beck out of Georgia. I put Carson Beck.
Beck.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
He's not even playing.
Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. I really think out of all of the QBs, I think he's top 5 in the draft.
You realize Carson Beck isn't even in the draft, right?
Yeah, I got injured, right? He had surgery.
Carson Beck's going to Miami.
Really?
He transferred.
Oh, I'm so slow then.
Damn,
I'm so slow.
Oh, yeah. Jamari Campbell, by the way.
That's terrible. That's. Yo, how bad is that?
64th total score. He's 27th. He's 6'2", 332. Oh my God.
That's a big dude. What do you mean? That's like what you want.
Girthy frame, but loose and athletic. Yeah, he ends up on the ground more than he should.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
God, you're giving the people who watch a laugh.
This is
okay.
Hey, you just gotta keep it going though.
Let's give Josh Pierce some love before we get into whatever
I agree.
love you want to give. James Pierce. I love him out of Tennessee. 6'5", 245. He's fast.
Mm-hmm.
He's powerful, and he's just got a knack to get to create pressure on people.
Yeah.
His first two steps are quick. He's got twitchy hands, and he's effective to use his length. He's just got he's so talented, it feels like. The only downside is he's not very big.
Yeah, and so I basically said the same exact things. I was like, this is like the pass rushing abilities you want to see in someone. Yeah. Someone you want to not base your defense around, but someone you need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just, for me, this is like the guy. Honestly, I had him low though, just because of the size thing too.
Yeah, you kind of slept. He's 6'5".
No, I'm saying, but this is
the 245 is.
Yes,
bad.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that is pretty rough. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I had knocked him. I didn't knock him that much for.
No, but especially defensive end. I feel like they're ever growing. Like especially O linemen, and it's just like you're looking at guys, Mekhi Becton, huge guys. You know.
Yeah, Mebu.
Yeah, and it's just like.
She didn't throw him at anything. You ran a freaking 4.91 and you're not moved.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean.
Oh.
For me, it's just this, especially like if you're like anywhere on the line, you
have to be big.
Yeah, you have to be big,
300 pounds,
and you have to be strong and quick. You're looking at guys.
He is strong. I will give him. He is very strong.
No, I mean you can't be good in this position without being strong. Yeah, it's just
so. Where's the Milroe thought and the Carson Beck thought?
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even explain the Carson Beck one. I truly thought that man was in the draft. I really.
Did you do this in 15 minutes?
I definitely did it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Did you Google 2018 future draft projections to 2025?
High school draft.
Yeah, high school draft way too early draft picks.
No. I really was just looking around, and I was just looking at guys that I really thought were I generally I had 4 or 5 different websites.
See, I had 8 different rankings on my screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had the split screen. I had the 2 different.
I had the Athletic, PFF, NFL, ESPN. I had all of them. I was basing.
Hey, but when
he did rank 40. He has a 99 athleticism score. I will give you credit. He's a very athletically gifted player.
For me, the combine was terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Jalen Milroe.
Oh, I loved watching the combine.
Not
you're saying combine wise.
Yeah, performance wise. It was just.
Yeah, where did you put Quinn Ewers? Did you put Quinn Ewers on your list?
Nah, I don't think I did.
I will kick you off right now if you put Quinn Ewers on your list.
No, I think I did. No, I didn't.
Will Howard?
Did I?
I swear to God, if you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
we're good.
If you put Will Howard on there, I don't know what I would have done with you.
No, I put R.J. Harvey, the running back from UCF, up there. I'm joking.
Okay, I was gonna say he's a sleeper at best.
Nah, I'm playing with you.
He's like
My list isn't that bad.
I don't. You have Carson Beck on there, and he's not even a.
Okay, but okay. I honestly was really tired, but
Carson Beck literally transferred for his girlfriend.
let's see this. Okay, my 16 you're gonna like.
Who? Wait, are we there? Yeah, we were there.
Yeah. So Seven Reveal Jr.
Okay, I think he's high, but I think that's fair.
I've just put him high just because. I mean, he's coming off an injury, but in my opinion, I really think this is a talent that you would like.
He's talented, yeah. I do respect. I couldn't in goodwill put him so high.
Yeah.
Because I was very concerned, and I don't know when they have him get. They have drafted the Giants at 22. I don't know how high I would put him. I respect him though. I think he's a great player.
I just think recovery from these types of injuries are getting better and better. You're not gonna. You haven't seen these guys get these injuries and.
I didn't even factor injury into it.
Yeah, be career enders. I really think this guy's gonna be better than he was last year.
I mean, I respect Milroe though.
Milroe during the season was not a bad quarterback at all, and it's just.
I don't know if you watched the season then.
No, I mean
he was rough in the season.
No, but think about it. Like, okay, Alabama, they missed.
Yeah.
So like, but it's not a bad. They're not a bad team. You can't we were happy to see Alabama finally out of college playoffs, but you can't lie. Like Alabama's still
Alabama was good.
Top 15 team, you know,
because of Jihad Campbell. No, I don't know.
Oh wait, I'm. At 12.
Okay. I respect that.
I don't know how I missed that, but
I thought about putting him that high.
Okay.
But we'll get to those. Is there anyone else you want to give love before I give some more love? Or Tyler Booker. Let's talk about Tyler Booker.
Okay. Oh yeah, Tyler Booker.
We can agree on this one.
Yeah, but this one was kind of better than the other ones.
So he's 6'5", 312.
Okay.
21.
Yeah.
He moves quick.
I had like explosive, like it's especially for the size explosive.
He's so smart.
That's like football IQ wise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen his highlights? Like
it's insane.
Nothing gets me like freaking D lineman, bro. D lineman. I love watching offensive line and D line. That's like my favorite part of football.
Not gonna lie, I play, but like his his combine wasn't the greatest combine of all time.
But I don't really factor a lot into O linemen when it comes to combine.
It's still the combine. You're still showcasing your talent.
The only thing I really factor though is
the 40.
Not the 40.
I
factored it clearly because I have Mebu so high, but I factor in the weights and the 3-cone.
Okay.
3-cone's one of my highest ones because it shows how agile you are.
You know what's funny? DK Metcalf had one of the slowest 3-cones at his draft.
But he doesn't make a lot of cuts.
Yeah.
He had a 7.96 3-cone, which I think is decent. I'm not too sure.
I mean, for a bigger guy, I don't think it's terrible.
No.
It's definitely on the slower side.
His bench cone was a little low. Or his bench press was pretty low. I don't know. See, it's just tough for me to... Whoa, there's some... So, on average, 6.4 to 6... Oh, that's CBs.
Oh.
So, I don't even know.
It doesn't even say.
So, Donovan ran the fastest 3-cone with a 6.94. So, it's not a bad 3-cone. It's not a... Oh, wait, it's a really bad 3-cone. He had an extra second.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
But I still believe him. I don't think that...
You're really not going to be doing that.
He's very tested.
Yeah.
He's battle proven. Like, he's been through... Hell, he went to Alabama. How much more do you need? He had the highest rated production score in the draft.
Yeah, that's...
I feel like I overrated him a little bit looking back on it.
But, then again, I had him... Where did I have him at?
You had him lower than me.
I had him
at like 21.
I had him at 22. Yeah, it's just like... it's not like I was counting him out. It's just,
I get you.
It's just...
So
I just think for me, it was just the combine performance. I really just think that combine performance wasn't the greatest.
With Loveland being sniped out of your freaking thing, because I know you didn't put him there.
No, I did not.
Because you had Warren at 23. I think you're sleeping on Loveland.
I might be.
He's out of Michigan. 6'6", 248. Mm-hmm. Pretty good athleticism. Yeah. He's a decent blocker, but a really good wide receiver. If you look up his name, they've got highlights of him just like catching one-handers, just like freaking a flying gumball or something. I don't even know. He's got the potential to be a Sam Laporta. Like,
okay, yeah.
That's where he's got a sky high ceiling.
I got a tight end in my next pick too.
Okay. Oh, I know who it is.
Yes. Okay.
Who else? Matthew Golden.
This is my highest tight end though.
You have Matthew Golden probably high, right?
I don't think he's not on my list.
What the? Matthew Golden?
No, he's not on my list.
All right, Matthew Golden out of Texas, fastest 40 time on all of them with a 4.29. He's athletic. He's fast. That's all you really need. He's 5 foot. He's 5'11", so not preferred. Mm-hmm. I'm taller than him, which I think I'm coping.
Yeah,
but
I could do that.
He's athletic, and that's where. Yeah, he could be he's a Chris Olave.
Yeah,
deep threat. Not a lot of like short routes, but man, send him 40 yards down the field, hit him in the chest.
What John Ross was supposed to be.
Well, yeah, but we all know what happened to John Ross. So Josh Simmons, you didn't put him anywhere.
No, I did not.
Another offensive lineman. I'm not going to talk too much about offensive linemen anymore because I have a bunch more coming up, and no one really freaking cares about offensive linemen.
I mean, I really think they're top 5 most important positions.
They are number 2.
Yeah.
So, but we'll throw them out there. Look, if you really want some cool stuff, Josh Simmons is a very talented offensive lineman out of, I don't remember where he came from. He's great along the pass protection. He's very good on the pass. That is what, is why you would draft him, is because he's a quick pass. He's Ohio State, that's right. He's a good pass protector, and that's all you really need when it comes to guards like that. 6'5", he's promising. He did have a bit of an ankle injury, but he's fast enough and powerful enough to just fix that real quick.
And
he just needs some development time, and that's all these prospects need. All right, top 15.
Yeah, I forgot to say 16 because we got stuck on the Jalen Milroe talk. It was oh my god.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we so yeah. Oh, right. Well, we did talk about that. I forgot. Yeah.
You do your 15.
Okay, I had Harold Fannin Jr. Whoa. That's my highest tight end. Tate Rutledge at 14.
Continue.
Gotta hear me out. Darian Porter at 13. Okay. Jihad Campbell at 12.
I'll take that.
And then Alfred Collins at 11.
Okay, I knew 2 of those names.
Okay. Which 2?
I'm Googling Tate Rutledge right now, and he's pretty talented. I still don't put him at that high.
Okay. That's fine.
I knew Harold Fannin.
Okay.
And I knew Jihad, obviously.
Okay. Search up Alfred Collins. That was one of the combine performances where I was a little surprised.
Alfred Collins. We're gonna get down this list, and you're gonna have someone like crazy, super high. You're gonna have one of my.
You already know where Shedeur is at.
He had a terrible combine.
Athleticism is there, but I'm telling you, if we're looking at drills here, like the drills, like 3-cone drills and his offensive line drills that he did,
yeah, I didn't. It doesn't show any video, but
yeah,
I don't know. I didn't even hear about this guy until before. He's got an A+ body type according to Lance.
What is he?
He's got a good 6.27.
That's what I'm saying. It's
okay. I see it. I don't see the vision, but I see it.
I mean, I was just looking at the videos, and I was like, this is.
You put him at the one part that gets me is you put him at 11 when you put Will Campbell at 28.
Okay, but then again, Will Campbell he didn't have the greatest combine.
I don't think he did a combine.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I even. Let me see. What did I put for Will Campbell?
You had a 28. 20 something.
No, I had Will Campbell here, right?
20. Yeah, you did. I remember.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what
24.
I'm saying. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, I just put him. I said his agility and his strength have impressive counts. Yeah, but other than that,
all right. Who's the other one I didn't know? Harold Fanning, Tate Rutledge, and Calvin Porter.
Darian Porter.
Go on. I'll let you cook.
Darian Porter.
You're burning, but I'll let you.
This is the thing. So I'm not gonna lie. So I was watching just a bunch of combine stuff at 3 a.m.
You got hooked.
Yeah, I did. And I was just YouTube, NFL. I just clicked one video and just kept going next video, and just a bunch of different highlights. And I'm just
you got
this was speed.
You got football porn.
Yeah.
You got stuck on an infinite loop.
And it was kind of bad, but
of just random players that you will never hear of.
And then you get like a Darian Porter highlight with like some little baby in the background, and
yeah, you're just like, yeah, that's the dude.
No, yeah, but
yeah, I went.
His combine was kind of good. Like
I watched the entire combine and then just went off of who I liked in general.
Let me see Darian Porter. Let me see what his score was.
While you do that, I'll talk about mine. Okay. I have Malachi Williams at 15. He's a edge rusher. Out of, I don't know. I think Georgia. Yeah, I think so. Cam Ward at 14. I know that's going to piss you off. You probably have Cam Ward at like 3.
I have Cam Ward at, I'll say it later.
I have Mike Green at 13. Will Johnson at 12. I think you mentioned him earlier. No, you haven't. Malachi starts at 11. Okay. Malachi Williams is really good, too.
I agree.
So who'd you got, Darian Porter?
So this is Darian Porter. This was
93 athletic. You literally looked at the athleticism score and went, "Yep, this guy is good."
I mean, I was just looking at he had a 4.3 40-yard dash, 10-yard split of 1.49, which is insane.
That's good.
Vertical jump 36 inches, broad jump almost 11 feet, 10-11.
Okay, he's athletic.
The 3-cone drill was kind of slower at a 6.7, which is a little slower.
6.7. All right. Anyways, what's his weaknesses? Because that's normally what'll kill. Because he can be athletic. Yeah. But,
so I mean, his weaknesses.
This feels like
his first start at cornerback was in his 6th season in 2024. Okay. It says limited man cover reps to evaluate. Takes time gathering and adjusting to more complex routes. Below average play strength to discard run blocks. Quite a bit of cleanup with tackling. And inconsistent coming to balance. I mean, those aren't.
So he can't play defense.
That's not what it says. It's definitely not what it says.
That's pretty much.
No, that's not what it says.
He said he can't
it says limited cover reps to evaluate. Let's see. Okay, let's look at his strengths though, right?
Okay.
Elite combination of size, length, and speed.
So elite physicalities.
Smooth athlete with easy change of direction and acceleration.
Physicalities.
Easy. Yeah, no, but that's big part of cornerback. That's what you got to be. Long speed with well-timed transitions to phase deep routes.
Physicality.
Okay, that's literally what defense is.
Yes, okay. But it's a lot of
mature field awareness.
Okay,
and zone discipline. Despite a lack of experience.
That I respect.
Possesses the burst and ball skills to crank up ball production. That's okay. You're gonna say
sounds gay. It sounds gay.
And then a standout talent at gunner with four block punts. So he's a special teams guy too.
Yeah, you're drafting. What was the one? Why am I blanking? The Bear. Why can't I remember his name?
It says the
Bears punt return.
Most likely NFL comparison is Tariq Woolen from the Seahawks.
That is crazy.
That is not crazy. You just haven't
seen disrespectful. Tariq though.
You haven't seen these clips though.
Tariq was good out of college though.
Is this guy not good? If you're looking at these stats and you're looking at these drills.
My top 30. Let's see where he's on the athletic. Because that's where a lot of he was a corner. Let's see. This is entertaining. Because it's like
there's no way he's that low.
There might be a way he's that low. He is not. Oh, he's 99.
Hey,
that's only 88 spots away.
No, but I'm just looking at
Kobe Bryant, by the way, is at 96.
Hey, but that's fine though.
See, it's just like
I've also seen Kobe Bryant way higher on other lists.
You fell in love with the highlights.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Because you missed out on like Trey Amos, Quincy Riley. Who else do I like? Oh, Sade Brown. I have as my top 5.
Okay.
You should really watch my shorts on the YouTube.com account.
Hey, maybe I will.
Because I don't
even have Sports Talk.
I don't even have Darian Porter on my anything.
No, you had him at your honorable mention. Wait.
Darian Porter.
Oh, Darian Porter.
Oh, I said Ravel.
Yeah, you said Ravel. I was like.
Yeah, okay. Cam Ward, you have higher, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because you glaze quarterbacks. Do you have Mike Green?
No. I have Mason Graham.
No,
that's what I was saying.
That's like a 4.
You messed up the name, so I was like.
Mike Green is a lineman out of Marshall, who's 6'3", 251. He had 17 sacks.
Insane season.
In this season, yeah. And I mean, yes, that is not a Power 5 school, But he did go to Power 5 school. He went to Virginia before something happened. They got to check that out. I don't know what happened in Virginia.
It's not like Marshall plays nobodies, though. It's not like...
Yeah. They play decent dudes. It's just... He has potential, but his size is killing him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why I put him at 13, because I think he's probably the 13th best prospect. Second or third best edge. I don't remember exactly. Oh, yeah, third. But I don't know. I think he's got good moves. He's got a really deep bag when it comes to pass rush. It's just a matter if it will translate over well. How much film will get put on him, too, because if they get enough film, those moves that he's iconic for, his swim move, his speed move, his power move, will all get nullified.
Yeah, you just know what's coming. So
yeah, but if you have a move like a Bosa does, where Bosa has the fake swipe, where he kind of fakes you out and then actually swipes, and you just he burns you by.
Yeah,
or the ghost swipe, I think it's called. I don't know. Will Johnson, you don't have?
No.
Do you have him on your list?
No, not at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you're gonna get flamed. I hope someone watches this video.
Yeah,
and
I really
flames
do.
you in the comments for this, because Will Johnson is like the best corner in this draft, besides for Travis Conner.
But see, the thing is, it's just you just weren't there. You weren't there in that like 3 a.m.
The 3 a.m.
YouTube session that I had. You know,
it's like,
and I'm just there, and I was like, this is.
You sound like you're trying to convince me like that 2 out of 10 girl you slept with is not. Not saying you actually did.
Hey, you just had to be there.
You had to be there. She was so hot when I was 15 beers drink and drunk as hell.
You just had to be there, man.
Yeah, you're cooked. This is gonna bite. There's gonna be clips when we make it big. There's gonna be clips of this.
Yeah.
Just
and
be
then
like,
they're gonna look back and be like,
"Oh, Darren Porter, number 14."
All of these picks were dumb at the time, but looking back,
look at him now. Jackson Dart at number 4. So, do you have Malachi Starks?
No.
Oh. 6'1", 197 out of Georgia. He's very athletic.
Yes.
He's very smart. He's literally, like, I've been saying very athletic, very smart, like 100 times. He's been proven. That's the difference, is he went to Georgia. So he played against the guys like that, and he proved it.
And if you're starting at Georgia, that means
you're pretty good.
Yeah.
You're pretty damn good. All right, let's move on, because I don't know if there's anyone else I really... Will Johnson...
This is where you'll start to get a little iffy on me. I'm not going to lie. He'll be...
Okay, wait. Oh, we'll talk about Cam Ward when we get there. All right, let's go to top 10.
So I somehow put Tyler Booker twice.
All right. We're going to call that Malachi Starks.
Hey, Malachi Starks. Malachi Starks at 10.
That's a really good pick.
You
know ball now all of a sudden.
So when I put Malachi Starks at 10, I'm really thinking, and I'm like, who really deserves the 10 spot? Because like outside of the top 10, you're not really considered like the best of the best in the draft. So
this is hell impressive.
That's what I'm saying. So I really was thinking, I was like, what would Blaze put? And I was like,
some improvising.
Blaze is gonna put Malachi Starks at 10, and that's what I put.
Yeah. That's what you put. You were pretty close with that one. All right,
really?
Next 5.
Okay, Caleb Johnson at 9.
Oh Lord, keep going.
Jalen Walker at 8.
Okay. That's good. I have Walker later, but wait, do I? I don't know where I have Walker.
Okay, this is.
Wait, I think I have Walker 2.
You'll like
Walker 3.
You'll like these 5.
Okay.
Ashton Genty at 7. It's not terrible. I think he's still a running back, and I think he's still yet to be proven. Yes, he played at Boise State, which is a little bit less a competition, but
Caleb John. There's a guy you're missing between those two.
I have Shamar Stewart at 6.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Okay,
I have him at 9.
Okay, and then that's my 5. That's my 5.
You're missing Amarian,
bro. Okay, am I tripping? I think I am. Yeah,
you're missing Amarian Hansen. That's a big one.
He's not on this list.
I do understand it though. It is really hard to make lists.
That I don't think understand
when
I was making this list, I think you could tell the quality of the list.
I've done that too. I mean, you'll learn. You're a rookie still. So I have
sophomore slump. That's what it is.
I have Tyler Warren at 10, by the way.
Okay.
I have Shamar Stewart at 9. I really like Shamar. I have Mabu at 8. Terracona McMillan at 7 and Gentry at 6. Oh, I have Gentry.
Okay, so only one spot.
I thought Gentry was a lot higher.
Okay.
I think I changed him. I think I changed him up.
No biggie.
So
Shamar high. I mean, Shamar was
great.
that was.
Don't get me wrong. I said before the combine.
Yeah,
his physicalities are top 10. Like, he's great physically. It's just a matter of if he can translate that into stats, and it only proved me right.
Yeah,
he is great physically, but will he translate into actual production? And that's kind of where the weaknesses come in. Is he's underdeveloped in his hand motion. So I don't know if you know, but a lot of defensive rushing is hand motion.
Yeah.
When you put your hands out, where are you putting them next? You put them at their chest. Are you swiping? Are you spinning? Are you grabbing? Where do you go from your first contact? Because there's a lot of ways where, like, if you're getting double teamed, there's like 4 different ways to break it. Do you push them out and swipe down? Do you club them? There's so many different things you have to do with your hands. And when you're not consistent enough with your hands, it does show in production. And it did this time. It's a matter of if he can get next to the right talent. If he's in the Niners, freaking to the moon. Because you put him next to Bosa. But I don't even know if he'll fall that far. I think he'll probably be top. What are they? They have him going 20. They have going. That's 14 for the big board. They have him going. Oh hell, I'll take him. He's going to the Falcons in the list. That would be a decent team because you have Grady Jarrett.
Yeah, and he's dropping to the Seahawks, by the way, just to make that clear.
Yeah, okay. Keep dreaming. You're getting Josh Simmons. Take it or leave it. Not even on your list. He's on mine though.
I think. No, no.
So Mebu.
See, I had him kind of lower.
You had him at 30.
No, I had Eman Warrior at 30. I think.
Yeah. Who do you have Ahmed at?
I had 26.
Okay. I do understand putting him at 26. The combine sold me.
I was generally the combine was great. That's why I put him in here.
That's why he's 26. I was very high on him to begin with, but he ran a 4.91, which is the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
I would take him on the Niners. Another one I would take on the Niners in a heartbeat.
Thank God the Seahawks are taking him. You know, I'm really happy about that.
No, you're getting Josh Simmons. Remember?
I'm really happy.
Out of Ohio State, he's not even on your list.
Really happy about that.
So.
Travis Hunter to the Seahawks is a great move.
Dude, imagine how fast Ahmed can move.
That's what I'm saying.
A 4.91 is crazy.
Like,
there's linebackers in about that.
That's Tom Brady ran a 5. Think about that.
Yeah,
like that's,
and he's so talented too. His hand motion, like I said on defense, hand motion's important. Heavy hands are what's important on offensive line. When you put your hands out, can you keep them there? And then if they do make a move, can you adjust them? Mm-hmm. Can you go from here to here to here, or can I block their club? There's so many different things you have to do with your hands. It's a hand fight. It's a cat fight when you're on offensive line. And I just think the only thing he doesn't have is length. He's not lengthy, which is pretty important because
again,
your arms. Keep him out.
Your arms are
Clubs can't really hit you. Like if you're who's the guy who's 6'2" in this draft that I was talking about earlier? Donovan 6'2". If your arms are longer than his club move becomes null. Mm-hmm. Like he can't hit you with the club move, and the club move is really good in the NFL. There's a lot of nerdy crap that I just talked about.
No, but that's if you know about it.
There's a lot to learn.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just think his athleticism is so good. Whoever gets him is just set for life. They're projecting him going to the Bears,
which
perfect.
That'll be if he goes to the Bears. That would great.
Be literally, I think I put that on my mock draft too.
Yeah, that's
so. Terracotta McMillan, you have him higher, I'm assuming, because he's a position.
No,
you don't have him on your list.
No, I don't.
Do you have a wide receiver on your list?
I did have wide receivers. Yeah, I mean. Travis Hunter doesn't really count.
No, I don't count Travis Hunter. I count him as a corner.
I think my last wide receiver was in the 20s.
Oh, you have Boku. All right. Yeah. Let me introduce you to McMillan.
Yeah, whatever.
You want to talk about DK Metcalf? 6'4", 219. He is a Hawaiian-born wide receiver. He has great body control, great ball skills, great height, great weight. He is so talented on every level. He had the most receiving yards in college football. Should have won the best receiver of the year, but Travis Hunter had to do enough glazing.
Oh my!
You want
okay?
Drake London? He is Drake London.
Drake London. Okay, that's a great wide receiver.
You want to talk about 3 a.m. highlights? Terracotta McMillan.
That's I think that might be the move tonight. That while I'm waiting for a Playboy Cardi to drop. No, I'm joking.
Fiending.
Where is it? No, but honestly, I don't see where that's not a top 5 pick. I don't know what I was thinking, but I mean, you'll see what my top 5. I think.
I mean, yeah, there's some that just happens. I've been following this for a hot minute, and you kind of just got deep into this.
Yeah.
So Gentry, you have at 9. I have at 6.
Gentry, I had at 7.
Okay.
So it's not.
Yeah. Gentry, it's just tough to see him translating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was so dominant, but it's just one of those guys where it's just it's like a Jadeveon Clowney, right? Where it's once you get to the NFL, it's kind of a fall off after that, maybe first or second season where you have that.
So the one thing about that though is you put Caleb Johnson at 9.
Okay, yeah, but
and that one's so random because there's 3 dudes at least I'd put higher than him.
I was high on Iowa, bro.
I would put Scadaboo above him. They're saying put Trayvon above him. Judkins, Amari, and you could argue in. You could argue AJ Harvey in. There's so many dudes you could argue above him. I do kind of see.
Okay, no, wait, hold on. RJ Harvey above him.
RJ Harvey's talented.
No, I agree. I think he has the most rushing yards in UC.
Caleb Johnson ran a 4.57.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's really bad for a guy who's exclusively supposed to be good at running.
Yeah, no, but then again, some of these running backs are not meant to be the quickest players on the team either. They're meant to.
No, they're meant to be bowling balls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're meant to just I mean, there's certain running backs that are obviously insanely quick, but this isn't a position where you need to be pure speed either.
Oh, I should have wore it today. I have an Etienne jersey.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of guys in the draft,
Trevor Etienne.
He's not on my list at all. He's not even a sleeper, but he's good. Don't sleep on him.
Not yet.
All right, you want to go top 5?
Yeah, top 5. Mason Graham.
Okay.
At 5.
Okay,
right?
I can get behind that.
Jackson Dart at 4.
Oh. Hey. Okay.
Travis Hunter at 3.
No, you didn't. You did not.
Shador Sanders at 2.
Oh, can't more than 1.
Can't more than 1.
Oh, the quarterback glaze is crazy.
But then again, these are the guys that if you pick up a quarterback, you're gonna build your team around these guys. Not necessarily around these guys.
But we're talking prospects.
Yeah, I know we're still talking prospects, but when you pick up a QB, especially
we looked at this from really different angles.
Yeah,
you looked at it from football porn. I looked at it from talent and watching the combine and brutally grinding these while watching a live stream. I have Will Campbell at 5.
Okay.
I have Mason Graham at 4. That one we agree on.
Okay.
I have Jalen Walker at 3.
Okay. I had him a little lower.
I have Travis Hunter at 2.
Okay.
And Abdul Carter at 1.
Yeah, so not gonna lie, that's why I said Abdul Carter. We could definitely take out a couple.
That
of people.
Abdul Carter was an air ball and a half.
Yeah,
okay.
How far?
So I'm as high as you are on Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
but
you just didn't put him in the list.
Prospect wise, I am not that high. I'm high on him as a talent. That makes no sense.
No, it does. He where he can.
So there is hopefully a video coming out one day when I decide to start filming it about Jackson Dart and where I want him to go. And I said I want him in New York. Put T-Mac, put Terracotta McMillan on there, and put Jackson Dart.
Okay.
Perfect combo. The chef's kiss of a team.
Do you think they're going to be able to get drafted together, though?
100%.
Okay.
I don't think Jackson... If Jackson Dart falls in the first round, that's crazy to me. Now, I did just see some absolute idiot tell me that the first 3 are going to be Jackson Dart.
Okay, I don't think they're going to be the first 3 that are going to get picked, though.
It was some guy telling me that Jackson Dart... It was going to be Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, Jackson Dart. And I think that's nuts.
No,
that's not
at all.
I think the Titans will probably draft a lineman. I think they'll probably go Abdul.
Okay.
I think the Browns will go Cam, and I think the Giants will go Shador.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I think it'll go. I could see Shador falling. Nobody knows what this draft is going to go.
Yeah.
Or
I really think every team is...
Or everyone on the mock draft's baiting for clicks. Because right now it feels like every list is different. Every list I look at is completely different from the other one. And that's kind of what I love right now. I feel like that's just so awesome.
Okay.
To see, like, hey, we don't know where he's going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this draft is one of the ones in recent memory where everybody seems they can go everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
so
there's no really certain.
in this one at The Athletic, which is my go-to, they have Cam Ward going to 1 to the Giants, who trade up. The Browns getting Abdul Carter. The Titans getting Travis Hunter. Mebu at 4, by the way, to the Patriots. Who do they have your Seahawks getting? They have the Panthers getting Shador. I have
Seahawks
Malik.
are at 18, 17?
18. Jihad Campbell.
Okay.
You like Jihad?
Yeah, that's I'm high on him. So that's
high on him for whatever list you're looking at.
Hey,
whatever perspective.
What I have him at? I had him at.
You had him higher than me, I think.
I had him at 12. 12?
Yeah, I have him at like 23 or something.
19?
23.
23.
Yeah.
I was hoping a little higher.
Cope.
Nah, yeah.
This is such a cool draft though.
No, it's a draft where it's really spread out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if certain guys get taken later or if certain guys get taken earlier. Like Darian Porter, you know. Darian Porter.
It's really forcing this Darian Porter agenda.
Can we talk about this real quick? 6'3", 195, hand size 9 inches.
That's pretty big.
And that's what I'm saying.
Abdul Carter is
9 inches
is the best. Alright, bro. Abdul Carter is. My grandma watches these. Abdul Carter is the best prospect out of all of them, without a doubt.
Okay.
6'3", 250.
I honestly like that. I agree on that. I really cannot deny that.
He feels like Myles Garrett. Like, that's crazy to say, but he feels like a Myles Garrett coming out.
Size wise,
actually no. Size wise, he's pretty bad.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm trying to think of a player who's comparable. How tall is Eric Armstead? Eric Armstead's like 6'4".
Let me see.
Or like I don't know, but I mean, I feel like Travis Hunter. It's Travis Hunter, Abdul. You can swap. How tall is he? Scroll down.
Yeah. Hold up. 6'7".
Oh. 6. All right, yeah, I'm definitely making an editing of that.
I just been right on the highway.
So, Mason Graham, you have at 5.
Mason, yeah, at 5, yeah.
Okay, that's respectable. I do respect Mason Graham. I could have put Will Campbell ahead of him, but I feel like the 4 of Mason Graham, Jalen Walker, and Travis and Abdul are very much a huge gap between each other.
Okay. And I can't really disagree with you on that.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't argue.
Yeah.
Your opinion got nullified the minute you put Darian Porter above Will Campbell.
No, but Darian Porter
Johnson.
is better than
Will Johnson.
Darian Porter is better than Will Johnson if we're really looking at things.
All right, yeah. See, the funny part is there's not a lot to talk about the top 5. Everybody knows about the top 5.
Yeah, it's just.
It feels like
Cam Ward, I think, is the best QB in the draft.
Oh, easily.
Okay.
So let's talk about our sleepers, because this is stuff we can talk about, because no one will hear these names unless you really know ball.
Okay.
And my first one is Darian Porter. No, I'm kidding.
if you actually had Darian Porter after all of that, I think I would have cried.
I have
been like
Bryson Tuttle.
Okay, I have Andrew Armstrong. These ones.
All right, yeah, read your 5 off.
These ones came a little iffy, but Andrew Armstrong, wide receiver out of Arkansas.
Don't know.
Ozzie Trapilo, offensive tackle out of Boston College.
Okay. I like the polls. I like the polls.
You're messing with him? Okay. Damian Martinez, running back out of Miami.
You just like the Martinez name.
Okay, that might be the move though, you know? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one I just chose because he had a nice name. I'm not, if we're being completely honest.
Okay.
You wanna read that one for me?
You got it.
Aeneas Peebles.
God, you need help.
Defensive.
What have I done?
No,
what have I done? Tanner, come back. No, I'm kidding.
Jay Higgins, and then Jay Higgins is my.
I know you were Jay Higgins on your list. Oh my god.
Honestly, okay, I had the sleepers before I made the list though. That's the thing. Oh my. So I really think I forgot.
How is Jay Higgins a sleeper if he's on your list?
Yeah. So in place of Jay Higgins,
Will Campbell.
So
Abdul Carter.
So I put Shedeur Sanders as one of my sleepers. He's very nice.
My favorite sleeper, Chris Paul Jr. That's actually a decent sleeper.
Okay, yeah,
Chris Paul
Jr.
I'll
put Kobe Bryant as mine. No, I have. I have
him on the list.
Yeah,
Chris Paul Jr.
Chris Paul Jr. is my last sleeper. You know,
great linebacker out of Ole Miss. I love that dude. He is a college football GOAT.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like 12-3 with Ole Miss just because I use her, Chris Paul Jr.
This is where I got a little bit more into the stats.
So this is the one you did research on?
Yeah.
Instead of watching football porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. We'll go to mine after we talk about yours.
Okay. So for first, Damian Martinez, running back out of Miami.
Okay. I have not heard that name.
94.3 rushing grade in 2024.
That is really good.
He averaged 4.5 yards after contact.
Okay.
Which isn't terrible.
No, that's pretty good actually.
A little bit smaller frame, 232.
232 getting 4.5 yards after contact is crazy.
Yeah, and it just I use ChatGPT a little bit on this one, but
that's fine.
Exhibits agility that bellies his size. Like it just shows that like he's a little bit smaller frame, but if he builds into that frame a little bit,
he's the Allen Iverson.
Yeah, like
okay, I respect. That's a great pick. I probably should have had him.
That's
there you go. You're redeeming yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I actually did a little bit of research.
You're redeeming yourself on these.
Ozzy Chapilo, offensive tackle at Boston College. 83 pass blocking grade.
Okay.
And that's like when you look at the other first round picks, that's pretty high.
That's pretty great.
6'8", placing him in the 99th percentile of the PFF's the athleticism score.
So he's big.
Yes.
Big boy.
And I mean that's really all you need to become a great
that's
offensive
all
tackle.
You need to be going off.
If you get drafted, hold on.
Awful take.
If you get drafted to the right team,
you're done.
He's already like a starting offensive tackle on it.
I'm hurt by that comment. That you don't know ball right there.
I mean
that's all you need is 6.
If you're a starter and you're in the draft and you're in the combine, you already have the tools.
Okay.
They just need to be refined by a good system, by good coaches.
You redeemed it.
Okay. Just to make sure.
Talk about your anus.
Okay. I'm not even going to try and attempt his name again. Anus Peebles is my guy. Okay. So, 92.2 pass rushing grade since 2023. Leads all FBS interior defenders. 17.4 pass rush win rate.
Okay.
This is pretty decent. Great. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I put the same thing, the size. 6'1", 290.
Woo!
Which is...
That's tidy.
Yeah,
but
not what you want, but
he's shown it, so it doesn't matter.
It's great stuff. Jay Higgins.
Chris Paul Jr.
Oh yeah, Chris Paul Jr. So I don't have stats for Chris Paul Jr., but
he's a beast.
He's a freak.
Yeah, you just trust me. Trust me, bro. Source, trust me.
RJ Harvey. Let me.
Oh, you want to talk about RJ Harvey?
Most rushing yards in UCF history.
I'm down to talk about RJ Harvey.
That is, I mean, and if we're talking about UCF, obviously it's not like the college of the future, but.
So I have a dude behind RJ Harvey.
So
I couldn't put RJ Harvey as my sleeper.
Yeah, so I mean, I love RJ. I mean, obviously, since UCF is the hometown school, you know, you gotta follow them a little bit, and RJ Harvey was kind of a phenomenon, you know.
Yeah, he was good. He's good.
He had a great season, you know.
He would be a great backup according to NFL.
These are all great scores.
86 production, 75 athletic, and 79 total.
The only one he really did bad in was athleticism, which is
still 4.4 speed.
20-yard shuttle, 4.34.
Yeah, he did good.
Bench press, 16 reps. Vertical, 38. And 40 is 4.4.
The question is if he can keep his tempo. Keep his tempo to be ahead of defenders.
I really think he can.
His lane development. He needs to get better in the lane. Which, do you understand what that means, or do you need me to baseball you?
No, I got that one. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about mine now, because I have another running back. I have Brayshawn Tutton.
Okay.
5'9" out of Virginia. And I kind of got sold on one thing. The sleepers were kind of based off one thing. Combine.
Yeah.
How well, when measured, do you perform? So a lot of these guys aren't great statistically, but they are good based off of how they performed in the combine. So in the first is Tutton. 5'9", 206. He had the second fastest or the fastest rushing time. He's good. He's good speed wise, and he's he's scrappy.
Yeah.
He had like a 265 rush yards, 4 touchdown game one game. I remember like throwing him out. I was like, "Oh, what do y'all think of this list?" And all the boys just started sending me like that game.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "This is the game. He's not a sleeper. They're like, he's not a sleeper.
Yeah.
He's not that slept on. I was like, I don't know about that, but
That's the name that I've heard like once or twice.
it's time to wake the people up because he is a starting caliber wide receiver or running back with enough time.
Oh, 100%.
Let's talk about the next guy.
Okay.
Chimera DK. Well, I think it's Dyke, but I like preferring DK.
Okay.
He's 6'1", 196. Ran the second fastest 40 time. I watched him a lot in college.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
when
a
you come out
freak of nature. He's coming out of UF. The one downside is his lack of routes and his inconsistent hands. He would be a great Niner because we could toss on Pearsall.
I actually know a team that just lost 2 wide receivers. It's crazy you say that.
Yeah, he's not going to the Seahawks. Keep dreaming. Buddy.
I just heard about a team.
We're building the Florida wide receiver core.
Okay. I mean,
Ricky Pearsall, Chimera DK, and we're gonna trade for what's the Falcons guy, Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
Just build a perfect Florida.
He's gonna have his breakout season in 30
San
years.
Francisco. with enough time. Actually, that's not a bad trade.
No, it's not. It's not a terrible
Trading
trade.
like Cooper to
trade Ayuk
to the Falcons for Kyle Pitts and a first. It's actually
and
got
a first
potential. Oh, 100%. You can't trade Ayuk for anything less.
I mean, you're getting Kyle Pitts. Maybe Kyle Pitts in a third. I'll say.
Okay, that's fine. Then get Chimera DK. Now we built the Niners, the Florida Niners.
Okay, bet.
All right.
49ers.
There's not a lot to talk about him. He's fast, and he's got potential. He just hasn't. He's not very physical. He hasn't been able to put the physicality in to be able to be that like number 1 first rounder wide receiver. But he did fly a lot with that combine. Next, I got a CJ West, another small edge though.
But he's 6'1". That's
But 316.
Okay, he's a bigger guy.
He's big dude, but he's so technically sound. He is a wet dream if you watch enough linemen and understand how it works. Because he's long, he's fast, and he's explosive, and he's really good at the 3 technique and the 1 gap scheme. His first step is a little lacking. So you know how Bosa has like that fast first step?
Yeah, it's a little.
He's a little tapered off, but like.
So against NFL talent, you would say he wouldn't be the greatest.
No, he would not be good at that. But that's not what you're looking for.
Yeah,
he is a great player in tight spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Line him up in the A gap or the 3 point, anything with a 3 point. Line him up, let him slip through, and that's how you get there. Because it'll be tough to block him. He's 6'1".
Yeah,
He's got the low man. So it's just a matter of if he can slide through and get to the quarterback. I think that's what they used to do with Alan Page.
Okay.
Way random pull from the Vikings.
Yeah, that's like
1960s. But he had like the most sacks because he would go up and he would slip through the guards. That's why they built the A gap.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of how well he can be in the NFL. He might be just a backup, which is all you really need.
Yeah.
He's projected to be a day 3 pick.
Which I mean,
that's
you could definitely build him up though. It's not like
that's a decent rounder.
Yeah.
All right. Next I got is Robert Longerbeam.
Okay. Yes.
Talk about a sick name.
That's
5'11", 175. Literally his only downside is that he's 5'11", 175.
Yeah, but we've seen smaller quarterbacks excel in the NFL. It's not.
Who? What are you thinking? I don't went off the dome.
Am I tripping, or is Jalen Ramsey kind of small?
Jalen Ramsey's 6'1".
But that's still pretty small.
Yeah, that's small. But I mean, I just think he's got he's very instinctual.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey's 6'1".
I know. He's very instinctual corner.
Yeah.
He's super smart and he's just fast. He's built well. He's got 5 interceptions and 5 forced fumbles. He's a great player. It's just a matter if the size will translate decently. You can't put him on DK.
Definitely not. I mean, DK, you honestly gotta put someone that's not
you gotta put on someone who's tall.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the difference. Is if he's not gonna be able to guard these tall guys, but toss him on Tyreek Hill, and he actually stands a decent chance.
The thing about for me, cornerbacks in this draft, I think this is really heavy on the cornerback side.
It's very top heavy, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just you really have strong candidates.
I think it's pretty balanced well out though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. I was I really think it's there's a decent amount of like strong cornerbacks where like if you pick them up, it's not like
Jahdae Brown, Will Johnson, like all these guys. Jahdae Brown had a 90 PFF grade.
Yeah.
Trey Amos, I love Trey Amos. Darian Porter, Kobe Bryant, Melo Johnson. Like there's so many. Like if you just scroll through the PFF, there's not a guy below 70, and they have 2 pages.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Jason Marshall out of Florida, great prospect. He had a really good season, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, 7 games. Oh, he only played 7 games.
Okay.
Oh, that's the guy who got hurt. That's the dickhead. Oh, I remember you now. Yeah, he's not that good of a dude. Anyways, the other one I have is Caleb Bransall. I don't remember where he's from, but he is a very talented quarterback at 5'11", 197. There's not a lot to talk about with these guys because you don't know as much. You just kind of like throwing the name out. Like, listen, look at this dude. He's speedy. He got good footwork. He's really good in man coverage and pretty good against a quick slot receiver. It's dependent on if he can fix the handsiness. He's very handsy and he'll get a lot of fouls or penalties. I watched too much basketball. He'll get a lot of penalties that will hurt your team in the long run.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one new segment.
Okay.
It's called Call Yo Shot.
Call Yo Shot.
You want to go first? We're going to do this every episode, I think.
I'm going to go first. I'll go first.
Whatever subject we're doing, we'll do this every episode.
And this one might not be that crazy.
It's a hot take.
If Shamar Stewart goes to a team that genuinely wants him,
okay,
he is the best pick in the draft.
Okay, that's very fair. I feel like the only question is Travis Hunter. But we have very similar Call Your Shots.
Mm-hmm.
I have if Nick Manwari goes to a team that can develop him well, he is a Hall of Fame level talent.
Okay.
So different outlines, but I think he could be like the level above.
The level above
anybody.
Current talent?
Anybody. Like
anybody?
So right now they have him projected to go to they have him fallen far. Oh no, they don't. They have him going to the Titans.
Okay.
That is not a team that will turn him into a Hall of Famer.
No, not at all.
Not even
that's where wide receivers go to die, you know?
Well, he's a safety.
I mean, that is a terrible move from me.
That is like
that's top 5. Is that the worst blunder today out of all of them?
No. You have
I think the Carson Beck was
you have a lot. Yeah, you have a lot of questionable ones. But I think he's got a lot of potential. I just think it's kind of dependent on where you fall.
Yeah.
And that's how that's how quarterbacks fall.
Yeah.
Like if your quarterback sucks, it's normally because of where they got drafted or how well they developed and who they developed around.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Puka Nacua is so good, is because he developed under
Cooper Kupp,
Cooper Kupp, and he was very good at college. Yeah. I did like him a lot. But it's like if you don't have the right talent around him, I don't see him having any success. I'm trying to find where he gets drafted in other lists. One that I like, so I can be like, look at this. He could be.
I think he got drafted higher.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So, for me, Sherman Stewart, I just chose Sherman Stewart because for me, I put the 4.59 40, which crazy.
Yeah,
40
that
inch,
was a crazy
40-inch vertical jump, higher than some of these guys.
They have him going to the Dolphins.
At 13?
That's a team that can turn around.
Yes, I completely agree.
Because the Dolphins have a very good coaching staff and they have a very good defense that is well experienced.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Chop Robinson and Nick even
on the same team.
Oh, that would be tough.
That would actually be.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be something I'd like to see.
The only other way that could be better is if they tossed Abdul Carter up there.
Yeah, but
that would be impossible.
And I think Tyreek is honestly staying.
No,
you don't think so?
Nope. I wouldn't want him. He's a cancer.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with that, but I think he might.
So Sherman's projected to go to the Panthers.
Okay.
Is that fair? You think that'll be you think that would be? Oh.
Yes, I mean, honestly, if we're looking at.
He's projected to go to the Niners.
Oh, my
I like this list. If he goes to the Niners, that's an instant Hall of Fame, right?
Honestly, I don't see where I don't see instant Hall of Fame, but I really think.
Robert Saleh is their defensive coordinator.
That's what I'm saying. I really don't see where he wouldn't be a great player. I don't know about instant Hall of Fame, but
we're talking about Robert Saleh, like the guy who built the 2019 defensive line of
I know, but you just
Bosa. Look on that wall; it's literally all defensive line.
You just gotta hear me out. I'm not gonna say instant Hall of Famer with that.
You're not gonna say that because you're biased.
I'm not biased at all. I wouldn't even say that if like he had the greatest coaching staff in the world, you know. And it's
6'5", 267 with a 34-inch
I know.
arm.
Okay. I said if there's a team that genuinely wants him, they will turn him into one of the best players in the league.
It would be.
I don't know
him
about
and
instant
Bosa.
Hall of Famer. Exactly, it's him and Bosa. He's always gonna be shadowed by Bosa, you know. Unless Bosa leaves, and I think
Bosa's not. Shut up.
Bosa's leaving. Yeah, honestly, after this season, Bosa's gonna request.
He's
gonna request a trade.
You put Darian Porter at whatever number.
Okay, but Darian Porter, that is one of the greatest picks I'll ever pull.
By the way, that is going to be a YouTube short.
I'm so fine with that. Darian Porter is, you know, you need to clip this too with that video. Darian Porter will be one of the best picks in this draft. Just hear me out. Even if they don't want to play him his rookie season, that second season, I'm telling you, one of the greatest picks.
If he stays on a roster,
he's staying on a roster too because this guy has talent. I don't think this.
All right, you are the single-handedly one believer of.
Oh no, there's more believers. You got to understand.
Devontae Porter. I even forgot his name. I keep forgetting it.
I'll let you figure it out for a second.
Oh, what if he goes to the Niners? Are you going to be saying the
he
same
will
thing?
become the greatest player ever to play on the 49ers?
That's a
that's a stretch. That's a stretch. But
yeah, we're talking about.
I'm just showing that there's no barriers.
The literal greatest
I'm just
wide receiver of all time. Literal greatest player of all time.
Okay, yeah. You mean Seahawks legend Jerry Rice, right?
I hate you.
Seahawks legend.
God, that'll be a fun video. That'll be a video to come. I think that's it though. This is a late recording. We were recording on March 6th, 8:07. Yeah, so this video is probably going to go up tomorrow on Friday.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.